How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we arrived at the Dry Outpost. We even upgraded Bombette to the next rank. However, in this episode, we are going to be trying to find a way to get into the Dry ruins. We do have a clue though. We did see in the last episode that we saw the shopkeeper talk to this mouse over here. Maybe that should give us some insight as to what we should be doing next. And if we do, let's go ahead and talk. Someone who gives nice things is nice. Yes, very nice. Nice guys get told nice stuff. So we give something, and you saw me in the last episode, of course, give him a bunch of items that really did nothing. I forget which one he likes. I think it's the lemon that he likes. Let's give him that. Oh, heavenly, a lemon, the nicest of nice things. You have proven you're nice by giving me my favorite thing. And since you're so nice, yes, I will tell you something really nice. Okay, so that's what I kind of ignored. So if I had given him the correct items, or at least the items that he didn't want that wasn't the lemon, we would have seen everything except about how to see Moustafa. We would have been seeing favorite food, how to get to the ruins, about Dry Desert. We would have seen that, but what we want to do is this last option right here, how to see Moustafa. Let's go ahead. To find Mr. Moustafa, go to the shop in this town. First buy a dried shroom, then a dusty hammer. You must buy them in correct order, yes? Remember, dried shroom first, then dusty hammer. This is a secret sign known to those loyal to Moustafa. If you buy Moustafa, can't say it. If you buy these things in the correct order, the owner of the shop will let you see Mr. Moustafa. Remember, you must not buy them in incorrect order. If you still seek knowledge, you must give me something more, yes? You understand? No, enough, that's fine. Well, goodbye. Alright. I wish you luck in finding Mr. Moustafa, nice guy. Boy. Alright, so now that the hidden individual kind of told us what we needed to do, let's go to the shop and of course buy the things in the correct order. So what I want to do, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of, wait, no, not do that. I'm going to go ahead and just eat the lime. Sour. And now we buy the dried shroom and the dusty hammer in that order. Because if you don't, you won't get anything in a cutscene. But if we do this, what ho! Buying a dusty hammer after a dried shroom is a secret sign that only friends of Mr. Moustafa know. That means you're in with Mr. Moustafa. Hey brother, good to meet you. Have any questions you need answered? Ah, you want to see Mr. Moustafa. He's usually up on the highest part of Dry Outpost. Keep going up, my man. Thank you, Mr. Shopkeep. So now, if we go back, he kind of told us we should be going up. You're probably wondering, how do we do that? Well, if you go back to where you talked to the guy, he's not there, but he leaves the door open. Let's see what that's all about. If we go ahead, you just stand there. But if you continue going, you're able to. I think there's nothing here. No, there's nothing here. Okay, but he said keep going up, my man. We go up, and just make sure you don't fall down on these crevices over here. But there's a letter to the traveling nomady mouse on the road. I believe we saw that. So let's go ahead and ignore that for now, because we have to talk to the guy that was blocking the door earlier. What's this all about? Hey, nice guy. We meet again. I'm glad you found me. I'm Moustafa. I am the one you've been seeking all this time. When I'm out and about in Dry Outpost, I use the name Sheik. It's always good to meet a genuinely nice guy. I meet people all the time, but you are by far the nicest guy I've met so far. Your name is Mario, yes? I heard that you want to go to Dry Ruins. I have a feeling you are on an important journey, so I will tell you the secret. Dry Ruins is a very important place. My ancestors have watched over it for many generations. If I do not keep evil folk out of the ruins, who will? You must promise me that you will tell no one of this secret. I give you this. And we got the Pulse Stone. The closer you get to Dry Ruins, the faster it flashes. This is Pulse Stone. This is the key to finding the Dry Ruins. Take it to the desert, yes? The Pulse Stone will flash above your head as you get close to the ruins. The closer you get to the ruins, the faster the Pulse Stone will flash. Follow where it leads you. Find the place where the Pulse Stone flashes the fastest and use it to open the way. Thank you, Moustafa, or known as Sheik when he's covering the door. So now we know what we have to do. We have to head back into the desert, and with the Pulse Stone that he gave us, should give us an indicator of where the Dry Ruins are. So that'll be a brilliant step. Let me go ahead and deliver those letters. In fact, before I even do a lot of that exploration of Dry for finding it and then exploring Dry Ruins, let's go ahead and deliver some mail. I know, delivering mail doesn't sound like a great Paper Mario adventure, but it's something we gotta do. In fact, we did get one for Nomad Mouse. Yeah, we get it. Traveling Nomady Mouse, correct? The name's Paracarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. We give him the letter. Another letter duly delivered. The postman's job is never done. A letter to me, Moustafa. I've heard the name, but I can't remember who he is. Anyway, thank you for delivering it. I am surprised that you found me way out here. I'm extremely hot traveling in the desert, so take care. Oh yeah, take this as my thanks. Don't hesitate, please take it. And we get another star piece. Brilliant. Alright. So pretty much as Moustafa already told us, the poststone will of course beep and flash faster the closer we get to it. Where we are right now, that's not going to happen. But like I said, let's go ahead and deliver the last two letters that we have in our arsenal right now. One is for Merlin, and then the other is for Goompapa. So we do have some back traveling to do, so of course instead of just showing you guys that, because that would take way too long, I'll go ahead and meet you at their respective destinations. So just bear with me guys, and I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, after some very long backtracking, it could have been made a lot easier if we had just waited a lot more into the game. This spot right here would have actually been helpful, but I'll explain more a lot about that in later video, because not going to be important for us right now. We're just going to go ahead and deliver the letter. Howdy Mario, how are you doing? You're Goompapa, correct? The name's Paracarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Go ahead and give it to him. Another letter, duly delivered. Postman's job is never done. Hey, thanks. Much obliged, Mr. Postal Worker. Oh, great news. Fishing is one of my hobbies, and this is from a friend who's planning on a fishing trip. Can't wait. Oh, sorry to pile on work on you, but could I give you a letter? If it's all possible for you to could you deliver this to a toad named Moustafa? He hangs around the castle garden. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, a letter to Moustafa near Princess Peach's castle. Alright, so that is actually Goompapa's letter right there is going to be a series of letters. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that guys. So what I was going ahead and explaining before that unfortunate event happened is the letter that we're supposed to be delivering to Moustafa outside Peach's Castle Gardens is going to be a series of letters that we're going to have to deliver to characters all over the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm going to go ahead and hold off on that only because since we don't really have access to that many places in the overworld right now, I'm going to save that towards more the mid-game where we can have most of our abilities unlocked. So that will be for another time. I already delivered the letter to Merlin, and it was from his granddaughter Merlin that we saw back at Dry Outpost. She's doing very well and rewarded us with a star piece. And of course, for those who do remember, star pieces are very valuable in this game because we're going to be heading back to Shooting Star Summit, or at least the intersection of it, so that way we can spend our star pieces. What is it? From Merlovely, yeah, Merlovely's place. Although it's the person upstairs from Merlovely, because we're not going to be talking to her. No, we want to talk to the guy that, or magician or wizard that has the star pieces for sale, or badges for sale. Go ahead. Or Merlot, that's, okay, Merlot. See, I need to remember names. Okay, so now that we have 9, we do have a bit more access to some, although there's still a lot that are way unattainable for us. The one I do want to get, though, is pretty lucky. Get it? Nah, so makes enemies fail to attack Mario every once in a while. I like this out of the ones you can get available so far. I already explained these two. Healing Fine does protect Mario from poison and dizziness. The poison one does come in useful in the Dry Ruins, but if you can master action commands or just kind of avoid it, don't need it. And Happy Heart and Happy Flower, respectively, restore HP and FP, every battle. So what I want to do is get the Pretty Lucky Badge, which we need 3 badge points. And for now, I'm going to save what I have and then come back next time when we collect a lot more, because we still have so many more star pieces that we need for more desirable badges. But for now, we have to make our way back over to the Dry Desert. So for one last time in this episode, I will be back with you guys in just a moment as we make our way back. Alright guys, welcome back. We have now made it over to the dry desert, and so we can go ahead and start our exploration for trying to find where the dry ruins can be. It is in a set place, so of course, for those who are familiar for where it's located, you can easily just go there even if you don't have the stone. But of course, you can't actually access the ruins without the stone. That's the whole point of needing to talk to Moustafa. Okay, so now that it's gone, I'm obviously nowhere near it, meaning I should have gone more this way. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head where it was, because I believe this is not random, but I will go ahead and do a story time again, just because I know you guys like my story time. We can see that it's flashing a bit more vigorously now, so that could mean a good thing. I just don't want to be involved in an enemy battle right now. Ooh, fire flower. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, so story time. So back when I first originally owned this game, when I was a lot younger, I'm talking about maybe I'm like 8 years old at this point. I was a very naive child and very bad at video games. In fact, I've already said this in other Let's Plays already about how naive I've been in many video games. Okay, so I'm really not going the right way. Okay, this section of the game, Chapter 2, had got me stuck for the longest. In fact, before I even knew what I had to do at this section, this is where I stopped playing Paper Mario because I had no clue what to do next. This is to elaborate on what I was finishing off on last time. I was not able to contact Moustafa. I had no way of figuring out how to get to him. So what I did was, of course, stop the game for a really long time. It wasn't until years and years later where I finally realized what I was supposed to do in actually getting... Where I was supposed to... Okay, well, I did that. Where I was supposed to get the lemon to give him Sheik his favorite item. I did not know that. It wasn't until years later I found that out. When I was looking it up on YouTube, I believe, when YouTube was starting to become like a big thing around like 2006-ish, later on, maybe 2008. And then, boom, I figured out what I had to do and then beat the game later those following days. Because, I finally knew what I had to do. I was finally feeling great about it. And then when I reflected back on how I did not know that, I really looked at myself like a big idiot. I was like, man, how did I really not know that? Oh, the flash is getting, there we go, and we found it. This is the stone that we need to go ahead, set the pulsing stone down to access the ruins. So let's go ahead and do the finishing touches right here. Let's go. So we've done it, ladies and gents. We found the dry ruins. And it does give you this like very dark and very eerie cinematic of when it reveals itself. It's very huge. And it even gives you like this dark border background. Of course, if you do leave the area, it does go back to light. And then when you come back here, it does go back to light. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go full on into the... Anihu, scary Titan Koopa, remorseless king of the desert, who dares set foot in this, my palace of the sands, speak and be known. Be gone from this place, now, or disaster will befall you. What was that? So, apparently that was Titan Koopa's voice. Interesting. But we ignore warnings. We don't listen to them. We venture forward, and then we see some more Pokies. Ignore. Alright, so we could just... Oh, shoot. You know what? Oh, we need a key. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and... attack! He's like... Alright, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and use bombs in zone 1. We're going to need to waste 3 extra keys for no reason. And explode again. So that's one Poke Battle done. Let's do it again, because of course we do need to defeat all of them. I think we need to defeat all of them. Well, regardless, we're gonna do it. That's part of what we do here, guys. We do all the battles we need to do. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I don't know why I struggle to press the A button so hard. I don't know why. And then one more should do it. Oh wait, no, he's not here. He's still back here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on. Oh no. Oh, come on. Okay, I know I don't take this long to do it. There we go. What? There we go. Okay, I was about to say, if that didn't, this game would have been legit broken. And then, oh, I thought there would have been more. That's okay. This should do it. Yo, all bomb that has to do this chapter is just explode. And we're super close to that level up. Super close. Okay, so that didn't get us the key, but it does give us a badge. The Spike Shield badge. Lets Mario jump on spiked enemies without taking damage. So, in all honesty, it's a pretty good badge. There are a lot of enemies throughout Paper Mario that will have like spikes on them. So see, once we come back, it's all lit up again. So it can be very good in certain situations. Although there's not many crucial fights where the spiky badge is necessary. Although there's like maybe 1 and 2 in mind that will be, you know, ideal to have. But of course, that's totally up to you. So of course we didn't need to battle those. I thought we did. Let's grab the key. The ruins key opens the door in the ruins. E. Alright, and then let's go ahead and open it. So of course, with time restraints, we're not going to be able to explore the whole amount of the ruins in this episode. We will be leaving pretty much a majority of it for the next. But we'll go ahead and tackle a good amount of it done, so that way we can at least get over to the chambers. Because of course, in these ruins is the Star Spirit that we need. Because of course, Twink has informed us earlier that it's being held somewhere in the ruins. And I'm assuming that voice that we heard from Toots and Koopa is probably most likely responsible. Fool! You've ignored my warning, haven't you? You fool! You will fall to my legions and become a mummy of the sands. But that doesn't steer us, no way. Alright, looks like we have another new enemy. Let me go ahead and grab Goombario. Kinda needed to do that when I was, we saw those, those Pokies, but, and then we go ahead and just get rid of this one. Because then we'll just leave it. Ayy. No damage on me. Alright, saddle on the beetle. This is a Buzzy Beetle. Buzzy Beetles are cute, but mean. Max HP of 3 with attack power of 2 and defense power of 2. Fire attacks don't work very well against these hard heads. If you can flip them though, their defense power falls to 0. Keep flipping to Mario. I've heard that they use flourish. I used to flourish all over the place, but now they're only found in dark, shadowy places. Makes sense why they're in the ruins. So let's go ahead and just pretty much like Koopas, knock them over, expose their, you know, sensitive shell, under shell. Okay, that didn't last long. And we see an instant of the spell will increase your attack power. So let's go ahead and see a demonstration. Look at that! That double dark power even makes. Look at that. So that was the case of Merlovely's instance of her appearing in battle. So of course, like I said in the last episode when we of course paid for her services, I know, she gave us the ability to increase our attack power. So there can be other situations where we could have gotten more reward, or we could have had better defense. Just kind of, you never know what could bring. So let's just go ahead and just continue with the, you see, Dry Runes, it's really all just a big maze. We have to flip a lot of switches, we have to continue going up and down, we have to unlock many things. There's a lot to really traverse in this area. And a star piece. Never forget star pieces. If you can find them, go get them. It's it's worth your time. I've already said that too many times for you to not really make it seem like it's not a big deal. Alright, with the next ruins key, we can start heading more further down. And then there's probably more over here, but we're gonna ignore those for now. Let's go one by one. Wait, no, we just came from that. Whew, sorry guys. Can't. Okay, no, that's wait. We do have the ruins key for that. And then I believe once I head over this way, is there... Okay, no, we don't have the hammer for that. I wonder what we should do then, right? Let's head down this way. Alright, so this is also a puzzle. In fact, if I try to... Yeah, if we hit this block, we will be hit with danger because... the Pokemummy's released and the door is shut behind us. Ooh, okay, timed that perfect. Okay, and we are 1 star point away from a level up, so let's go ahead and get that level up here. Alright, so what I do want to do here is, even though I do want the badge plus, what I am going to do for this case, just for the future's sake, is go ahead with VP, and I'm going to use those 3 on this badge right here for temporary usage. For HP plus. Just so that way I can have 15 HP, and then when we do get a better badge later down the line, at least I have a way of replacing it. Because having 10 HP isn't bad, but I'd rather have more than 10 for this case right now. Alright, and then only because I can't. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is bring out Wario, so we can expect this enemy right here, which is a swooper. So this is a swooper, a ghost bat. Swoopers get their name because they swoop down out of the shadows. Max HP of 4 with attack power of 2 with no defense. Even jump attacks can't reach them. When they're hanging on the ceiling, but earth trembles will knock them loose. Parakarry can also knock them loose with one of his moves. You can also attack. You can attack them also, however, you just choosing them hovering in the air. I thought we didn't say that, but whatever. Okay, didn't exactly do that correctly. But let's go ahead and bring out Parakarry since no other party member can actually attack him. Nice. I'll be honest. Lucky. Pretty lucky. I'll be honest though, out of all the party members we can access in the game, I have the worst timing with Parakarry in terms of his regular attack. I don't know what the reason is behind that. I just cannot for the life of me, like, accurately do it. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me to the point where I can't. Yeah. Tight, there we go. I just want to make sure I spit that right. I had a mistake. Oh, come on, there was a swooper. Okay, so I'm gonna use Bomb just to get rid of the Pokey, and then I'm gonna have to switch back to Parakarry. And then, alright, at least I successfully dodged it. See if I can actually time it. Alright, good. Oof. I had a feeling I was gonna be like, dang. Alright, and now with those enemies gone, we can go ahead and continue back to solving the puzzle. Okay, well. Opening the lock, I mean. And then we can continue to solve the puzzle, which would be in this room right over here. Okay, so we have to explode that, and then we can traverse this way. Oh, wait. Come on, don't go in that room. Oops. I mean, flee now while you still can. If you continue, you'll feel a horrible curse. Yeah, that didn't sound really convincing at all, did it? Regardless, this is the puzzle room right over here. In fact, there's a big treasure chest over there, but it's being blocked by this puzzle. So let's go ahead and solve it real quickly. All we have to do is just bring these switches down to activate the green staircases, and then the red ones will of course correspond to the red staircases. Alright, so we go drop down. Okay, we drop down, access this one over here. And then that would bring these ones. and then that should take us up to this next level over here, which by then we should be able to access these red stairs. Okay, you have to flip the switch for these red stairs, drop down, head over to the green stairs, and then you should be able to make your way up successfully. So once you do that, let me go ahead and do this properly. Hit the green. Oh wait, no, never mind. You don't have to hit the green switch. You just go up the stairs. Wait, is there something up there? In fact, wait, no, there isn't anything up there. That was what I was doing earlier. So let's go ahead and actually finish the puzzle real quick, because once you drop down, oh, I mean you could drop down here, but I mean, there's nothing over here. You got the slow go badge. Makes more unable to run. His pace becomes very slow. I never knew that was a badge. I just found out about a badge. I'm in shock. I did not know that, guys. I really did not know that. I'm actually very horrible at games. That's the first time I'm seeing that. Okay. Putting aside that shock, you drop down, open the chest, and you got the super hammer. The attack power of Mario's hammer increases. On top of that, you can now destroy stone blocks. So that is the first key item key weapon that we received in the game, which is in the Dry Ruins, the super hammer. So now, along with ordinary blocks, stone blocks are no longer a threat to you. You can break them down. Alright guys, I have to reflect on a moment of that, so I am going to leave it at that for today's episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. We were finally able to locate the Dry Ruins. We are now up to the task of having to find the Star Spirit. It is somewhere in here, and in fact that voice that we keep hearing echoing throughout the ruins is probably responsible for it. But we just have to continue exploring more just so we can figure it out. And also, I just found out something new about the game in just a last moment. Go figure. So guys, I can't even concentrate because of that. And in the next episode, we'll go ahead and continue further exploration and see if we can find the Star Spirit. This has been your boy Ron. I'll see you guys back here at the ruins for more exploration next time. I'll see you guys then. Take care.